Hey everyone. So today this is day 3 of the Kyle Cease End of Effort retreat, and for some reason, as Kyle was going into the meditation about an hour ago, 45 minutes ago, I just felt an urge to get out of the house, move my body a little bit. I haven't run in about a week, and so just getting myself moving felt like a priority. And as I was running, sure enough, I had, usually the way that my insights hit me when I'm on a run is I run the mountain, and then as I'm walking down, the ideas start to come. But today, it just started coming right through as I was running up. And what I felt was, it was like I was thinking about playing this morning and yesterday morning for the retreat, and just the feeling of being watched. And I had this sense this morning of being kind of under observation, but really kind of being able to control my, how much that affected me emotionally. I really felt like I had the ability. I was playing the Schubert Impromptu, and I really felt like I had the ability to go in and kind of undo any pressure or anxiety I was feeling just by putting my focus on exactly what I was doing. And I'd kind of prepared the piece yesterday and been working with a new sensation in my thumbs and just getting even more connected to the keys. I'm doing a kind of variety of physical, technical experiments right now on piano, and I feel like I'm finding some really cool and really helpful insights, just new physical approaches. So, but I felt like I could take my own sense of being watched and almost shut it off, almost channel all my focus into what I was doing. And I realized this is what I've been saying to my students for a while now, and it was just one of these examples of what I'm saying is coming home to me on a new level. But because what I always say is, if you are in discovery mode when you're practicing, then we're always looking really, really closely at what we're doing. We are connecting to every detail of what we're doing. We're noticing every little nuance in our hand, every little discomfort, every little tiny thing becomes important. It becomes not important in the sense of we feel a responsibility that we must pay attention to it, but important in the sense of we notice it. We feel like we have permission to notice it. We don't just have to get the job done and keep going. We're allowed to dig in a real kind of detailed way. And that's what I keep trying to open up for my students in terms of discovery mode. You have permission to not do the thing. You have permission to be completely discovering the thing. Even after you've been playing a piece for a while, even after it's memorized, you can really come back and discover it again, because there's just essentially an infinite amount to discover in any piano piece, because the technical nuances are literally infinite. So I found that really coming through today as I was playing. And then as I was running, what came through was what that is, in a sense. This is a little bit of I'm trying to formulate the words for it, but in a sense, it's kind of because we've been on this retreat for 3 days and we're meditating, and in the space of meditation, we're really connecting with Source. We're connecting with an ascendant energy, an energy that takes us out of being invested in the kind of physical, psychological contours of reality, and into a space that's far broader than that, far bigger than that. And throughout history, that's been called the ascendant spiritual path. And what I realized is that discovery mode thing is essentially an intention to ascend. It's kind of by not wanting to just do the thing, by putting that aside, by placating, or not placating, but letting go of the kind of egoic, pattern-built drive to do the thing right, and to be able to give a performance, to be able to demonstrate proficiency, demonstrate good enoughness, by letting that go and actually connecting with what's happening right now, that's ascent. Connecting with the moment is always ascent. And so being in discovery mode kind of amounts to the same thing as connecting with the intention to ascend. I think I'll want to kind of think about this term and how I'm expressing it, because we certainly don't want to get too, pious about the intention to ascend. But it's really true that there's a kind of like present moment connection and a present moment discovery, the present moment consciousness that's essentially amounts to the same thing that we're doing in meditation, connecting with source, connecting with the thing that's larger than us, letting go of literally everything in existence, including all of our own thoughts, all of our own memories, all of our own experiences. So that's just kind of, it just struck me as I had that experience this morning, and then as I was running today, this intention to ascend thing. I think that's why I've couched my piano program within the context of a kind of spiritual practice, a mindfulness practice. Because a mindfulness practice or a spiritual practice has the power to orient anything. It has the power to, a genuine spiritual practice will orient all the priorities of any system or any practice or any pursuit or any project that is held in that context, because that's the nature of source. That's the nature of, the infinite energy of the universe. So I think I'm kind of putting several pieces together right now, but that just came through for me just now, and I stopped partway up the mountain and spoke it into my voice memo, and now you're getting it fresh, hot off the press as I'm sitting here on the non-windy side of Sun Mountain, because I learned my lesson from last time. The other side is the one where you probably couldn't hear a word I said. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you for being in my life. Truly, it means so much that you watch these. I love you. I will see you next time.